Good morning, day 489. Since 79 hostages have been brutally, barbarically, violently, and inhumanely were kidnapped to the hell called Gaza by Gazans, by Arab from Gaza. On October 7th, they infiltrated Israel and killed the two-state solution. They kidnapped 251 innocent people and still holding 79 of them for 489 days. We are here every morning, never giving up, until all of the hostages will be back home. I will be here every morning to demand from these inhumane, barbaric, rapist monsters, the ones who have filled themselves with Hamas, with Palestinian Islamic Jihad, UNRWA, the UN, all of these terrorist organizations. I demand from you to surrender and let all of the 79 hostages go now, unconditionally. We have the second phase, the negotiations happening, starting now when we have Trump in power, when we have some of his cabinet members, thankfully, the pro-Israel ones are already in power, and we will negotiate a better deal. I don't want even to negotiate terrorists. We need to give them ultimatum. Either you are letting all of them go at once in one bus, or you will just cease to exist. You will never see the light of day anymore, or you will go and meet your idols, Yahya Sinwar and Ismail Haniyeh. That should be the ultimatum. No negotiations anymore. We do not negotiate with terrorists. The two-state solution died on October 7th. No more. We were able to tolerate it a little bit here and there, rockets for decades, terrorist attacks, and all of what the Gazans have brought on us since we were just trying to live in peace. We came back to our homeland. We didn't take anyone's land. Judea is the home of the Jews. It was voted in the UN. So many countries around the world voted that this land, the British mandate of Palestine, should be split between Arabs and Jews. The Jews accepted it, and the Arabs continued massacre. They were freaking out for the idea that Jews will have their own state, and that's why October 7th happened. They do not want to live side by side with Jews. They do not want to live in peace. They're only devoting their life for death and destruction. Their only goal, achievement, the biggest goal in their life is to annihilate Israel. That's what they want, and they will never get it. And that's why they will never get their own state, and that's why they're also gonna get kicked the fuck out of Gaza. Enough. Done. We're not gonna give them again the benefit of the doubt. Even after we're pausing the war and we're giving them what they want terrorists released, they want the Gazans to go. Even though we paused, we did give them what they want. They are showing you exactly the intentions. They are taking over with Hamas, with masks, with their green headbands, with their weapons, trying to to do a showcase of force, and not hiding the intentions. They chanted for you. They ask you to chant for them in the universities in the US, in the streets of New York City, from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free, right? That means that they wanted to ethically cleanse the Jews from Israel, from their homeland. They want the Jews to go back to Poland. All of this crap. Yet when Trump is offering a solution for the Gazans, you're all panicking. Oh, God forbid we will let these victims. Many of them are victims. Some of them, of course, are the terrorists, but many of them are victims who have been held in Gaza against the will by Hamas. They voted Hamas in, and Hamas just became dictators. There weren't any elections in Gaza since 2007, when Hamas was elected, and Hamas is controlling Gaza still. With the help of Palestinian Islamic Jihad, with the help of Egypt and Jordan, all of these countries who want to keep the Gazans suffering in Gaza. In the rumble, there's not much buildings left standing. There's just so much destruction. And you want them to stay. For what? Why would you want them to stay? Why wouldn't you want them to have a better life? Because you also believe in the delusional idea that Israel will just give up. We will just surrender and let you take over, and we will go and find somewhere else that maybe will not kill us. It's just so delusional. Anyone who thinks that there's any other way besides Trump's suggestion is a fool. Israel will not allow it anymore. We will not let the Gazans stay in Gaza and continue pose a threat to Israel. And in regards to the hostages, we still have 79 of them there. On Saturday, we are expected to see 3 more, hopefully. Friday, we will hear, tomorrow, we will hear who are they expecting to release. All of this waiting week after week, psychological torture by Hamas, and then they're doing these fucking ceremonies as if they graduated something, or if they won. They didn't win anything. We demand, now that we have the people in power, now we have our best friend in the White House, to negotiate a better deal, to demand for all of the hostages to be released at once. Tonight, in a few hours, I'm heading to Israel. I'm gonna be there for 2 weeks. I'm gonna see my family. I'm gonna continue reporting and recording my daily videos from there. It's gonna be pretty exciting. Since October 7th, I've been to Israel. This will be my 4th time, but I haven't been in Israel when hostages are being released. So I'm excited for this opportunity and privileged to be there at such an exciting and emotional time. But I would wish that by the time I leave Israel, all 79 will be back home with their loved ones, and all the non-alive will get the respectful burial they deserve. I am so hopeful for our future, and I know that what Trump is requesting, this brilliant plan for Gaza, for the future of the Middle East, is what is the right thing to do, and it will happen. Even though the Arab nations are now they're starting to create a coalition against it, they will be forced to go along with this plan because there's no other option. Israel will not tolerate anymore living side by side with these barbaric rapist monsters who vowed, by the way, continuously, again and again, they continue to vow to repeat October 7th. We will not allow it. There's no other solution. There's no two-state solution. It died on October 7th. The only solution is that for the Gazans to go to Egypt and to other countries, and for their friends, their brothers and sisters, the cousins, to take care of them. And if you're worried about the terrorists, lock them up yourself. We are done with these terrorists who are devoting their lives to kill us. We are done. We want to live. And we will do so. We will continue to defend ourselves with whatever means necessary. And we will remain the immortal nation that we are. It's time to fucking realize it. There's no weapon that will prosper against the Jewish people. Am Israel Chai, forever.